Race fans, we are trackside. How about a round of applause for your top 8 in finishing points in those heat races? We got some young guns and we got some veterans, and we got 8 young kids that are having the time of their lives here tonight, getting up close and personal with the superstars of the sport, getting photos, autographs. And Trey Starks, top guy in points after the heat races, folks. The youngest driver tonight, just turned 15 from Puyallup, Washington. Let him hear you. And Trey, always nice to be out front here. Talk about your heat race and the racetrack right now.
The racetrack's a little different. I was just trying to stay on the bottom, stay out of trouble, but I got a little lucky on the last lap, got by Logan, and it gave us high points.
And boy, you've had a busy last couple of years. And for folks who may be seeing your race for the first time, talk about how you got to this level of sprint car racing at such a young age. As we said, just 15, still in high school.
Well, we were looking for a trailer to run the micros another year, and it happened to come with a couple of sprint cars, so we tried it out, and here we are.
And as we said, second place up at Grace Harbor earlier this year, and still looking for that first win. And this is just your second year in the big cars. How badly do you want it?
Oh, you want it bad. I mean, we've been close a couple of times, but we haven't got it yet, so we're looking for it tonight, maybe.
Pretty important pill draw coming up here. I know you'd like to start on the front row.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't usually draw good, so we'll see.
We'll see. Trey Starks, folks, let him hear you, the third generation driver. And this young man's going to draw first for him. What's your name, buddy?
Tanner Holmes.
Where do you live, Tanner? Around here somewhere?
Yeah, I live in Jacksonville, Oregon.
All right, Jacksonville's. Tanner is going to draw for Trey Starks. He's not much younger than Trey. Trey Starks will start fourth, outside row number 2. Not bad, Trey. Could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. All right, Mac Brown, nice to have you here, buddy, with us. Mac Brown, regular on the series last year, and the big win at Skagit Saturday night. What's your name?
Garrett.
Where do you live?
Medford.
All right, your turn. Reach in there. Mac, stay out of there. Mac Brown would love for a 1 or 2. He'd settle for a 3. Outside of the front row for Mac Brown. Roger Crockett, former series champion, coming into the night second in points. Carl Edwards fan is going to draw for Roger. What's your name?
Carissa.
Where do you live?
Jacksonville.
Okay, it's your turn. Your turn. Reach in there. She says Kurt Busch is actually her favorite driver. It'll be the number 6 for Roger. Roger, it could have been worse. It beats a 7 or an 8. Kyle Larson, the defending king of California, up next. Winner here in his only previous visit. And this young lady's going to draw for Kyle. What's your name?
Marissa.
Where do you live?
Medford.
Marissa from Medford. Reach in there, take 1. The pole position is available. Did Kyle Larson get it? No, he will start 5th. He will start 5th. So we are halfway home. Chad Nolan. Nice job in the heat race, Chad. Yeah, we got some Chad Nolan fans here tonight. What's your name?
Kyle.
Where do you live?
Medford.
Think you can get this guy behind you a 1?
No.
Oh, no, he's at least he's honest, Chad. But you never know. Maybe it's reverse psychology. Let's see. Kyle, reach in here, take 1. That pole position is available for Chad Nolan. Number 7 for Chad. Number 7. What do we got left, Trav? We know we got the 1. 1, a 3, and an 8. 2 of these guys are going to be happy. 1, not so much. Henry Van Dam, heat race winner moments ago. Next, what's your name?
Elizabeth.
Where do you live, Elizabeth?
California.
What town? Hilt, California. You used to stop there for Coors when you couldn't get Coors in Washington or Oregon. Reach in there as we harken back. Will it be a pole position for HGV? Yes, it will. On the pole, Van Dam. So it'll be an all Washington front row. So it's a 3 or the 8. This is pretty important stuff. Tommy Tarleton, Garen Linder, drawing for Tommy. What's your name?
Nevin.
Where do you live?
Eagle Point.
You think it's going to be a 3 or an 8?
I'm hoping it's a 3.
All right, Tommy, he's confident. That's usually good. Drum roll, please. Tommy Tarleton, racing here for the first time, will start 3rd. It'll be the 3, and he's got a new best friend. And we know it's the 8 for Gary, but hey, at least you're up here, buddy. And what's your name?
Matthew Martin,
Where do you live?
Etna, California.
Okay, you reach in there just to make it official. If it's not an 8, we got big problems. We got to do this all over again. And it is the 8. All right, we'll get the group photo here, guys and kids. We'll get you to squeeze together just a little bit there with all our photographers from all over the West Coast here with us. Race fans from Elk Grove, California, defending Golden State Series champion, this year racing USAC Midgets and Silver Crown, racing here for the second time. Welcome, Kyle Larson. Kyle, welcome back to Medford.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I like this track. You know, you said I got 1 start here and 1 win, so I got a pretty good record.
Yeah, what did you do here last year that you can hopefully duplicate tonight?
I think we started 5th last time we were here, so I don't know. Track's totally different than last time I was here. It's pretty wet. Last time I was here, it was a dry slick, and you had to really hit your marks. So it's going to be tough coming from the 3rd row, but I think our guys got it pretty good and freed up so we can roll around the top.
Big opportunity for you this year, a rare break in your schedule. You're going to join us all week. Talk about the transition from Golden State Racing in California to USAC Midgets and Silver Crown on both the dirt and pavement, big tracks, small tracks, all across the country. What's it been like so far?
Well, the midget wasn't really tough to get used to on dirt or pavement, but I felt like I struggled more with the dirt Silver Crown because it's just nothing I'd ever driven before, because it's got a right front brake and just so heavy with all the fuel back there. I think there's like 600 pounds of fuel in the rear of the car when you start the race. So just the Silver Crown's probably been the toughest thing to get used to, but we've been rolling pretty good in that lately. I think we got 3rd at Iowa, and we were going to start 3rd at Terre Haute until that got dusted out.
Yeah, you're driving most recently on mile paved tracks in Milwaukee and in Iowa, and then the next night you might be at a 1/4 mile bull ring like here, or your big win in the midget in Bloomington, Indiana. Big transition, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's been the most fun about going out there, is you get to experience everything you want to race, and just been fun. I've got to race dirt midget, pavement midget, dirt Silver Crown, pavement Silver Crown, and dirt sprint car and pavement sprint car. So I've gotten a little bit of everything this year, and hopefully we can continue our success out there.
How did the deal come together with you and the Finley brothers here this week? We know you raced for them earlier in the year, the Ascs National win down in Hanford, California. What was the connection that brought you guys together?
Well, we ran good there, and I knew this week was open for me in my schedule, so after we ran good there, I just told them I wanted to run this, and I'm missing sprint week in Indiana, but I'd much rather be having a wing on over my head than running non-wing, so I'm enjoying running out here.
Great to have you here, and good luck in the feature.
Yeah, thank you.
Kyle Larson, folks, let him hear you. As we said, one of the rising stars, not just in dirt sprint car racing, but all of motorsports. A lot of the guys up in NASCAR have got their eyes on him.